It's just another expiration Friday. Oh, checking on my trades. Yeah, yeah. Hoping we find a pile of money because we believe in money rule number one. Money solves all of your money problems. Hey, that's profound. It is. Today is Friday, September 8th, and it is expiration Friday, 10:56 a.m. here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. Let's take a look at the big board over here on the Robin Hood Apple 175 put. Doing pretty good after a little sell off past couple days on Apple. So we're at 96% of that profit. So we'll let that ride out into the sunset. AbbVie 150 calls. I'm not going to roll that because AbbVie is still in the red barely today, as far as I know. Oh, no, they're up. They're up 0.07. So we'll make a determination on whether we're going to roll that or not. In fact, let's look at it now. If we roll out the barrel, if we roll it out 7 days, what kind of action are we getting? Because I'd like to roll it up. So it's at the 150 now. If we roll it up to 152.50, we can collect 154 dollar bills in our pocket and then also add $2.50 per share on our 700 shares to the total price there if they were indeed called away. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can get, looks like we're not going to get that cash, but can we get 20? Can we get 140 bucks on that? Maybe 147? What about 148? Can we, oh, 154. Let's try for the 154. What do you say? $154 bills. And it's not going to fill right now. Let's see, we're at between 18 and 25. Did it fill or did it go to the pending board? It is on the pending board. So we'll leave it up for this very moment as we continue through the positions. However, I am leaving in exactly 2 hours, leaving in 2 hours, heading east to Angola, Indiana. Some friends have a lake house there. So we are meeting there. And then tomorrow morning, my brother and sister-in-law will join us. So the six of us will be having a couple of days of fun, merriment, riding around in the boat, eating more food than we should, having a big Uno gambling contest. That sounds boring. It's actually fun. You put in some dough, you play Uno, winner takes all each hand. You know, you have some drinks, talk, laugh, all the good stuff. So have that going for us. So I need to wrap everything up for today between now and that time. And of course, still need to shower and get ready. So we'll have to come back to the AbbVie if that doesn't get filled, which it wouldn't, I guess it really wouldn't matter if it went out into the sunset at full profit on the 150 calls, but I wouldn't mind protecting more of the upside by rolling that out and up as well. So Amazon 134 on the puts there. Those two contracts are at 96.55 profit. Amazon call. Let's see. We probably want to check on rolling that right now. Amazon trading at 138.30. So if we were to roll, can we roll it? Can we grab another dollar bill on the upside and still cover and still collect? Because that's what we like to do. Try to catch the dollar bills on every opportunity we can. So we have $3.33 debit to cover. We're currently at 135 call. So we could roll up a dollar to 136. Okay, and collect $8, which will buy me one beer tonight at Lakers Restaurant in right on Lake Hamilton Lake in Angola. Or we can collect $78 and see what goes on with Amazon for the next week or so. What should we do? I think we're going to let's be conservative. Hey, it's down to $5. It is down to $5 on rolling the Amazon there. To roll or not to roll? That's the question. Because if we don't roll, they're going to be taken from us at $1.35. We paid $1.33 and change for them, which would be just fine. But if we can add another dollar bill to the top end and put $8 in our pocket, can we collect $8? Let's see. How about $7? $6? Should be $6, right? Come on. We want to credit. I want that $6. Sorry, Johnny, I don't have a dime. I didn't ask for a dime. $2. If you know that reference. Indeed, you are pretty cool. So that, I would imagine it's got to fill at some point. So we'll leave that on the board as well. Leave that on the pending board. But again, we need to protect that position because I want to keep those Amazon shares if possible. If they get called away because I fell asleep before we leave for the lake, that's fine. It's not going to happen. Caterpillar. What's going on with Caterpillar? Oh, there it is. It's at 94% profit. One of those filled. Okay, so that $6. Put it on the board. Yes, so that Amazon. Put it on the little ticker here. Roll put. We rolled it up $1 to 136. One contract expires next week, Friday, September 15th. We collected $6. It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, I always say. So the Caterpillar is looking good at the 277.50 puts, 94% profit. CRISPR, $49. Where's it at now? It was not much over 49 earlier when I was looking at it. Oh, it's up to 49.50. Very nice. So we got that going for us. $49.50 on our $49 puts, which puts us right in the between here. So we've got the CRISPR $50 calls at 99% profit and the CRISPR $49 put at 66% profit. We'll let both of those ride for now. Gilead, I'm being bailed out because just a couple days ago, it was trading in the 73s, and now Gilead Sciences is at 76.09, up nearly 3% today. Part of our plan, I believe, was it a dividend play? It had to have been. Had to have been a dividend play. Let's look at Gilead Sciences to see when their next ex-dividend is. Where's that internet when you need it? So there it is. Yeah, 9/14. So that's before next. That is before the next expiration date. So next Friday would be the 15th. So ex-dividend date is the 14th. We already have shares of Gilead, but I thought, I'd add some more at 76. Then I got nervous because just 2 days ago, let's take a look at the stock price. See what's going on here. So in 1 month, you see it went all the way down it went from $80 to earlier this week trading in the 73s, but then we got a little pop right there. So we'll see. We may be taking those shares at 76. If so, we're fine. Otherwise, it will just expire at full profit. That trade, AbbVie covered call roll still on the board there. So CRISPR, Gilead, Google 134 put at 98% profit there. Johnson & Johnson 157.50 put. It's at 95% profit. Merck, a 111 calls are at 97% profit. And so what is Merck doing today? That will determine if we're going to roll this thing or let it ride into the sunset. Oh, it's up a little bit, a little baby bit. And does Merck and company have a ex-dividend date coming up? Let's take a look. It is also on the 14th. So if we can get some juice out of the 111, we'll do it. We'll roll that right now, right here and right now. Let's see what the 111 is going to get you. 25 cents. We can even roll it up to 112 if we wanted to. I don't think we need to. I don't see Merck going above 111 in the next 7 days. So let's see what this does. $96. How close can we get to that? Can we get $88? $88 to roll the covered calls on Merck and company and still protect our. So we got the $88 on that roll, and we still want to be able to protect our dividend. Rolled it out a week to the 15th. Was it 4 contracts? Yeah, there it is right there. Or there it was. Now it moved to next week. So it's 4 contracts, 111 strike. It is a roll call on Zimmerk. Okay, we like $88. We'll take 88 Dolla Billz, y'all. What else we got? AbbVie still on the board. What do we have to do to fill that? Let's find out right now. Replace order. AbbVie, they don't have a dividend coming up, do they? I keep promising myself that right in front of me, which would be right behind this computer, this laptop, I'm going to put all of my upcoming ex-dividend dates on my dividend stocks up there. Yeah, so they will be mid-October, their next ex-dividend date. So I don't have to keep coming back to this every time. I know you like looking at it, but that's all right. Because that's all right, mama. That's all right with me. So right now, AbbVie is in the red. So we're not going to, we already did. We already took that covered roll off the board. So at this very moment, I'm going to let this ride. If we get back into the green again today, currently trading at 148.73, down 0.12%. If it gets green again today, then we'll consider rolling it. Otherwise, it'll roll into the sunset. A Pepsi. Where's the rest? Where's the rest there, Robin Hood? Refresh that. And Pepsi, we looked at Pepsi, right? I think we did. 172.50 puts. Those are looking good. 97% in the profit. Palantir, 14. We got 8 contracts on Palantir. $14 puts. And those are at 92.45% profit. What's Palantir at today? It's over 15, isn't it? Oh, yeah. 15.36. Hello. So we'll let those ride off into full profit. The Starbucks, though, is under that number. So I could be taking possession today. 95.51. It was a lot closer when I was looking at it earlier. So if we rolled this, what would it look like? If we rolled out the barrel and we stuck with the 96, we'd be at $1.15. We could cover a 95 if we wanted, because Starbucks does not have an upcoming ex-dividend date anytime soon. I think it's next month. No, it's going to be November. So yeah, they just had one at the August 10th, so they won't have another one until the beginning of November. So nothing to see there. Doop, doop, doo. Boop, 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 boop. I'd rather collect the dollar bills. So let's stick with the 96. Try to collect how much? We got 3 positions. Can we get 60 per? Can we get $180 to roll the starbs? Did it go straight to the penny board or did it fill? It did fill. So we got $180 there for rolling out the put. We stuck with the $96 strike, 3 contracts, put it on the board for next week. Starbs. Very nice. So there's that. What's next? Sound Hound is trading in the 230s right now, so we'll let that call roll out into the sunset and then reconsider our position next week. The Tesla 245 put looking good at 93% profit. Tesla 250 call, where's it? What's it doing? What are you doing, Tesla? 252.13. So if we wanted to roll that for some dollar bills, we could do it right now while Tesla is still in the green for today. So we have to cover 262. So if we went out 1 week and stayed at the 250, we could even go up to 250, 250. Let's try that. Let's try that on for size. Can we get 322 to roll out and up? That would be very nice. And I think we did. I don't know how much we collected though, so we'll have to go look at it because it's such a violent moving stock. Violent, good violent. Let's go back to the Tesla and then see what we just collected on that. Rolling that call. So we got into that position just at the end of last week at 248.66, rolling it out to the 250.250. This thing should disappear here in a second. It should disappear. And is our trade on the board down here in the history? It is. So there's the covered roll. We collected 323. So there's $323. Rolled it to 915. It's one contract and it is at the 250.250. So we added $250 to our future funds on that as well, hopefully. And that was a roll call on the Tesla. On the Tesla. So there's that. What else you got? We got that dopey United Airlines play where I actually bought a put. Wow. Rolling the dice, taking my chances. So we're at $34 in the red on our $35 trade. So just in case, we'll just leave it on the board for fun because it only has $1 left in it. So that is going to be a loss of $35 bills. The United Health is this call is at 96% profit, but I think is United Health down today? It is down just a bit. If it gets into the green, we'll roll that call. Otherwise, we'll just let it go out into the sunset at full profit. Valero is like bussing today. Hey, you use that out of context. That's what my kids, I love to use their words out of context. So I guess when you are eating some really good food, it's bussin'. If anybody could ever explain that to me, my kids have tried to explain it to me. It still doesn't make any sense. So I just like to use it out of context. So right now, Valero is bussin' today. It's bussin' up 4.65% at 142.59. So it's not going to be easy to roll this 132. But let's try it anyways, because I don't want. I'm down. I shouldn't say I'm down. I've made a lot of money in oil this year, as you've seen, and I don't want to let go because I really only have two positions left: Devon Energy and Valero Energy. EOG Resources, we made our money on that. ExxonMobil, we made money on that, and Suncor made money on that. All of those positions are still up from where I let them go. So I'd like to hold on for dear life on Valero, so I don't have to just automatically trigger the ordinary income on the gain. If we can keep just push it real good, we can possibly get into the capital gains area where we cut our tax rate dramatically for doing so. So right now we need to cover $10.73. So on 1 week, we can go all the way here to our 132, which is what we're at, but then we're only collecting $225, which, I'm not going to turn my nose up on that, but the opportunity for Valero to come from 140, almost 143 down to 132 in 1 week, I don't know if that's going to happen, but it does like to move up and down a lot. So let's go out 21 days just to look at the numbers. So if we go out 21 days to the 132, then we're looking at $963. Okay, so we've got currently at the 132, if you looked at the 900 shares, that's like $118,800. So $990 divided by $118,800 divided by 21 days into the trade, and then we'd be at 14.4%, which doesn't sound like our 20%, does it? No, it's lower. 14 is lower than 20. It is, but it still protects our possession, which right now is the ownership of those 900 shares. And $990 is still $990. That's correct. So let's see how close we can get to that. It looks like we're not going to get that number, but can we get 900? Can we get 945? Can you hear? I don't know if that's going to fill, though. Let's try it anyway. 945. 1, 3, 5. Hello. Looks like we got over 950. So let me look down here. Grab the phone off the floor. Why's your phone on the floor? That's where my charger is. Oh, get your face in there. There it is. Okay, so we did collect $950 for rolling that. Very nice. We like that. And we went with the 929 expiration. There's 9 contracts, strike of 132 still. So they could be called away today. But if they are, we still locked in another $950 into our pocket. So roll C, Valero, so far, and a good, right? Yes, indeed. So, okay, so let's go back to the board, see where we stand. Where do we stand? So we go back to AV to see are they back into green today overall? They are not. So back here. So I think we only have one more trade to address so far, and that's Win. Yeah, so Win is currently at 95.03, and we're at 95. Okay. Now let's go to Win. Take a look. I've looked at it all week because I think Win is going up. Well, I will take it at the 95. They will not pay another dividend until at the end of November. So dividends not in play. They don't have much of a dividend yield anyways. This was more of a wheel play. But at 95.02 currently, I would be taking no possession, correct? Yeah, because I'm at 95 on the trade. If we rolled it, what would we be looking at? Probably some dough, because we have to cover 31 cents. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hello. Is everything stuck? Uh-oh, we're spinning. We are. Where are we? Hit the refresh. Refresh. Now we got a little refresh action. Let's see if we can get internet, or what is it? $1 a month from where I was with my former Surf Air satellite internet company. So if we stayed with the 95, we could reasonably collect over $300. So let's see if that's the case. Let's try to collect some dough here. Let's see. You want to try 119? About 18? About 17? Let's try 117 per. We're going to try to roll this action. And nothing yet. So we'll leave it on the board for the moment. Leave that on the board. And that was, I believe, let's go through them one more time. I know I've been on here with you for a while now, but so Apple is good. We'll let that go. AV, we're keeping an eye on, but not a close eye. Amazon put good. Caterpillar put good. CRISPR call good. We may roll that. CRISPR call. Yeah. So we'll come right back to that. Gilead hanging on for dear life, but we'll take it at 76 if we get assigned those shares. Google good, Johnson & Johnson good, Pepsi good, Palantir good, SoundCloud, SoundHound good. Tesla good. Bad on this one, but oh well. Sometimes you roll the dice and you lose. That's what happens when you buy options. So United Health, keep an eye on it. Not a close eye. If they go green today, we'll roll that between now and then. When we're working on that now. So yeah, so that's all of today's expirations. I'm going to update the spreadsheet because I did had some action going on prior to the video. And then before I leave for the lake, my plan will be to give you the week's update because I will be done trading and on my way to some merriment. So thanks so much for joining me on this long video on this Expiration Friday. Whoa, whoa. Subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend, and I will see you in the next video.